All right, that's it. Alchemist. Student tennis begin. Honor, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, courage, community. Alchemist. To me. All right, so here's how our first warm-up's going to work. I have a timer set for 2 minutes. And I want you to pick one Taekwondo technique and one exercise. So it can be jumping jacks and front kicks or push-ups and punches, whatever. So one Taekwondo technique, one exercise, working from 10 down to 1. So 10 jumping jacks, 10 front kicks, 9 jumping jacks, 9 front kicks, all the way down. Right? Make sense? Go. All right, go. All right. Nice, there we go. Nice. I hope you guys are doing both feet. Yeah, you are. Okay. It's almost through, guys. You got 25 seconds. Three, two, one, time. If you didn't finish, that's okay. If you did, awesome. Let's go ahead and let's move on into our stretches. Arms forward. Backwards. Hugs. Up and down. Stand like Superman. Hip side to side. Circles. Other direction. All right, feet together, toes together. Gonna rotate the knees. Other direction. All right, cobra stretch. Looking over opposite shoulders. Cat back. Sit back on your heels, reach forward. All right, now sit up. We're going to do our torso twist. So one knee down, other foot comes across. This hand here, twist. Switch. Feet wide. We should be able to go really wide since we finished our split challenge already. Hands behind the head and going side to side. Reaching towards the middle 10 times. When you're finished, butterfly. All right, stand up. All right, guys, so from here, what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to work on some transitional kicking ideas. The first one, nice and easy, front leg, front kick, round kick combo. One, turn it over, down kick, and then sending it down. Okay, big important part with this one. As you do your kicks, your knee should stay in the same spot, and you rotate over with your pivot. Do it 5 times each leg. Go. All right, let's take a look here. 1, 2. Front leg, front kick, round kick. All right, real quick, I'm going to stop you there just for a moment. Something that I saw with the lower rank. As we're lifting, our front kick, everything looks good. When we turn over for the round kick, this is what's happening. Your knee's going in front of you instead of staying in line with your hip. So not only do we need to turn it over, but we need to make sure your body kind of stretches out. And you get this. So just for a moment, before you switch over to do your other foot or whatever number you're on, I want you to do your front kick. Then I want you to grab your knee with your hand and use that and pull it backwards to be in line with your hip. Okay, just a few times. Boom, pull. Feel that motion, or the foot, whichever. Because when we do a round kick, your hip and your knee need to be in line with each other, or else it's like a crooked round kick, front kick. I have no idea what it is, kick. Even more, Mr. Barrett, even more. Pull it even more back. You're gonna get your foot all the way back to your booty. The more you pivot, the easier that motion is. And if anything, if you can, your knee needs to be behind your hip. So not just in line with it, but behind it. To really feel that pull, so I can whip it into the kick. Mr. Barry, you understand what I'm talking about? Yes, kick. All right, guys, so from there. Now, moving on. I hope you guys did both feet. Now, switching gears a little bit, different transitional kick idea. We're gonna front kick, side kick. One, pull it in, and push. So even more, same idea with the pivot, turning yourself all the way over, but hugging that knee in tight. Letting it down. So front kick, side kick combos, 5 each leg. Go for it. You're able to really get some power in that side kick. Nice, Rachel. Those are pretty. Even more chamber, Mr. Barrett. A little bit more chamber. You're kind of side kicking. I want to say sideways, but your foot's kind of going behind you. Foot should go straight. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because before your knee wasn't quite in front of you enough, and your side kick went behind you. So you're more like donkey kicking. Are you fully extending your leg, sir? Full extension. We don't want to shortcut it all the way out. All the way out. All the way out. Lock your knee out, then pull it in. Better. Right, now I'm not just telling you, James, just because I'm picking on you, but when we don't fully extend our knee for our kick, it actually causes problems later on. And then we won't be able to fully extend our knees. So you want to practice that. Okay. All right, moving on. Now let's take that same kick, front kick, side kick, and let's add a hook kick to the end of it. So it's a 3 kick combo. 1, 2, and then coming around. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 5 times. Keep in mind, as you guys are doing this one, your knee has to travel through the target. We don't want this hook kick. I want this hook kick, the whole leg move. Better do your hook kick again. Your camera froze. I couldn't see it. Chamber. Yeah, there you go. So side kick, re-chamber, then hook. Don't put the foot down. All 3 needs to be in the air. There you go. Rachel, I like how you're carrying your knee through the target. That's very good. I love that. A lot of people skip that step when they do hook kicks. Only 5. Only 5. Rachel, you okay? Okay. Don't hurt yourself now. All right, guys, so from here. Now let's have some fun, don't you think? All right. So the butterfly or 360 round kick. There's lots of different kinds of round kicks that we can do, but I want to focus on this one because it's the most flashy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our back leg, we're going to turn as if we're going to do a regular spin. This back leg is going to come up. It's going to carry through. Once I see the target, I'm going to rotate my hips over and round kick. That's the motion. So take your time just for a moment, and we're going to work on that idea. So turning nice and easy, lift, carry it through, switch, and round kick. Nice and smooth. There's a few times each leg. Then we'll try it full speed afterwards.
Can I see your feet work again, Mr. Trey?
Yes, I'm going to tilt this down so you can see it better.
Yeah, when do you lead? You lead, yeah. Can you say it one more time?
So I'll show you a little bit slower. You're going to turn, lift, carry through, switch. Now this is what it looks like full speed. Everything happens in the air. But until we can get to that point, take your time. That's it. Good. Mr. Barrett, think smooth. I know we're doing a little bit slower, but think smooth. Smooth is fast, fast is smooth. Yes. Yes. Now, the smoother we do this, all we have to do is add speed, and then you'll find yourself jumping. And that's it. It's always harder on the other leg. Now, if you're not ready for it, it's fine. But if you are, try it full speed. Full speed, full jump, throw it all in there. If you're not ready for it, take your time. Go, Barrett. Bam. Now, where are you kicking? You're kicking sideways. Kick your target. That's better. Kicks follow the eyes, sir. So if you're not looking at your target, who knows where your kick's going to go? And you can carry this one through. That's okay. This one, guys, can be a traveling kick. So a lot of times, I'm going to start over here. If you do them, you'll find yourself, you're going around and kind of traveling. It's okay. These are very hard to do stationary. If you travel a little, it's all right. Okay. So now challenge kick. You guys ready for it? 3 of those style kicks in a row without stopping as fast as you can. 3 of them. This is what we're looking at. 1, 2, 3. Without taking this thing out of my ear. All right, 1, 2, 3, just rapidly.
You do it one more time, please.
So you're gonna make me dizzy.
Yeah, you made me dizzy. Go the other way. You'll undizzy.
So again.
I'm looking at your feet.
1, 2, 3. Just continuous. All right, just one time. Favorite leg only. When you're ready. Boom. 2, and last one. Ah! You almost got the kick up. I didn't see the kick of the last one. There you go. Now you'll find in more, don't want to say Olympic styles, but some of the schools that do a lot of big demonstrations will do these, and they'll travel and break like 4 boards in a row. They'll just pow, 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 pow. They use this kit. Okay. Granted, the wood they use to break isn't necessarily real wood, but I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Might as well be breaking toothpicks. But all right, guys, moving on. Let's get into this form. What you think? All right, so I'm going to do it facing you guys, and then I'm going to turn around. Now, Ms. Ornsley, remind me what level of 3rd degree you are? Two. Okay. Okay. And then Mr. Barrett, what level are you? 3, 2, 1, 4, 78? 3. Okay. All right, guys. So June stance. Keep in mind, this is my right. This is my left. Step out. Elbow. Right arm comes across. To the right. To the left. Hooking block. Slow. Reverse punch. And then again. Punch. Hold on 1 second, guys. Nature's calling. Practice that part. I'll be right back, okay?
Make sure on that first move that your hands are out and not fist. Like this. There you go.
Ellie,
Yeah.
who crosses in front? If you're like this, which one goes in front?
I don't think you actually cross. You just kind of come out. Ah, what happened? I lost you. Your computer disappeared. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's a good question. I think this one, the one that's on the outside, comes in on top.
Doesn't make sense. Gotta be on the top. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We got the boy back for the non-exercise, but not the hard exercise.
Yes.
So, yeah.
There you go.
You're open and they cut.
Jeez.
Cut, right? My form's more fun. Open, yep.
Yeah.
Can you see him?
Uh-huh. Very nice. You guys know the next couple moves?
Practice on those. To start here. Right?
Nathan, switch your hands. Hang on, go back. It's different than the other form was, yeah. The side one is the flat, the front one is the fit. See, it used to be the other way around. Yes. You daddy.
Hook, punch,
Punch.
hook, punch. Now you're gonna go on a 45.
He's back.
Don't touch your feet. Do it. To the 90.
I has returnist.
Adjust into a 6 palm heel punch.
Okay.
Cross over the same way. 45. Inner. Adjust
All right, guys,
to punch.
All right,
I don't
guys.
remember.
So let's take that back from the beginning. Let's go one more again. I'm gonna open this up this way so I can see all of you guys. Okay, feet are apart there, Mr. Orms. Yeah, you go. All right, on my count. 1, yeah.
Yep.
To the right, to the left. Hooking block. Punch. And again, hooking block. Punch. Now going to the left, outer forearm block. Inner forearm block. This is front stance, guys. Yep. Now shift, palm heel, punch. And same thing going towards the right. You're gonna step, 2 steps, 1, 2. Outer forearm block. Inner forearm block. Shift, palm heel, punch. Now that is the end of the first section. Okay. Then from there, go into section 2. So shifting to a front stance, slow hooking block with the right arm.
I need help with the feet here.
Okay, so we're here, punch.
So I'm at a 45 degree in a sitting stance, right?
That's right. Yes. Now you're going to shift to a front stance with your left foot.
Can you turn
Where's
the
the
other way?
side?
Yeah, so we're here, 45.
Right. Right. So I go from a sitting stance to a front stance facing my bookcases.
Yes.
Yes, and it's gonna be a slow hooking block.
So this is a slow hooking block towards the
And
front
then
of
you're
the
gonna,
room.
yes ma'am.
Thank you.
And then you're gonna shift, punch, sitting stance for the front.
Sitting stance in the front of the room. This is the one I got wrong last time. Okay.
Yeah, and then it repeats off the left side.
So I turn to a front stance facing my windows,
Yes,
and I slow hook block towards my TV.
yes. And then punch.
And then I turn back into a sitting stance. I move that leg back. Do I move the leg back or the leg up?
It's a shift.
Well, they shouldn't be in line, sir. I'm not doing my front
They
stance right.
shouldn't. They shouldn't, but it is a shift. So a small step is okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just showing I'm paying attention.
Okay.
Oh, again?
okay.
Oh, you're taking this temp.
Good. All right. Now from here.
Front stance here. Keep that leg back. So it's a really narrow front stance going up.
No, it's a normal front stance, but as I watched people going through this form, they don't really step much. They kind of shift. A small step is okay. A small step is okay, but I don't see them step much when I watch them do this form.
I can kind of
Yeah.
It's going up.
Well, he's like,
He's falling
he's
asleep.
falling asleep at the table.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
All right.
All right.
One more time, Trey.
That second section.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're
Facing you or facing that way?
facing it away from me, please.
Okay. All right.
Would you like to start over, sir? Or could you just do it all together?
I got it. Okay. So we're gonna shift, slow hooking block with the right.
Front stance.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm
Punch.
going to shift into a punch, okay? And then I'm
And
going
then
to
again with the
A
left.
front stance. And then I'm going to shift back into the punch.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of hopping into your stance. It's kind of how you're shifting. I can do that.
It is a little bit.
Huh? Did you see that? So when we go, so this front stance here, and I kind of shift into that. And then that front stance here, and I kind of pop into that. I think I can do that.
Yes, but when you go from here to here, you kind of went like,
I might have.
okay.
He's
You were-
correcting me, sir. He's got an eye
It's
on me.
fine as long as we see them. And I would double check with the videos just to make sure. but
That's fine. At least I
it
got to
should
start.
be fine. Okay, now let's move on. So from here, I'm actually going to turn around so you can see, because this is when we get into the stuff.
Practicing this for a week.
All right, so from here, we just did the left side. Boom. I'm going to take my right foot, step back into a front stance, X block, close fist.
Right arm up.
No,
Left arm.
since your left foot is in the front, your left arm should be on top.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so left
Close.
arm on top, and then X block, knife hand position with your left arm in the front.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to come close so you can see what my hands are doing. Close your back hand. Rotate it over. Good. Reach. Other hand, yep. Punch. Yes, perfect. From there, back leg front kick. Reverse punch. And repeat. X block, now the right arm's on top. X block, right arm in the front. Close and rotate. Reach, punch. Front kick. Reverse punch. That's the end of section 2.
That's all I need, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I have 30 weeks to get that figured out, huh?
Yep, looks like.
28
Now
weeks.
from there,
You're gonna like this
get
next
into section 3.
spirit section.
From there, step, double knife hand block, back stance.
What did I just do?
So awkward reach. So we're going to reach over the front shoulder, step into a back stance, double knife hand block.
Got it.
Yep,
Thank
and then you do it again. Now retreat. And again. All right, now stepping forward, we're going to reach over our left shoulder. Step forward in front stance, double in the forearm block.
Is the horizontal fist facing in?
Say again.
Are they both facing in?
Go in. One's facing down.
One's facing down. Thank you.
So punch your elbow. Yep. Now you're going to low block and a forearm block.
The top hand goes in. Top hand always comes in.
So your top hand is going to go on the inside and then inside.
I didn't see what you did. Top hand goes in. Yeah.
And then you're going to do it again. So you're reaching over your right shoulder, step forward, boom,
I did.
reach the other way. Yeah, there you go. And again, boom. Back up a little. Now step forward, punch. Now we're going to chamber our left arm underneath, turn to the back in a back stance with a ridge hand block. So remember this guy? Yes. Then from there, your your right foot is going to come up, feet together, twin arch low ready stance. And that's the end of section 3.
Tell me about this one.
Then it goes into section 4 where you get this thing, and then here, and then we got the, wait. It's weird. And you got the C punches and a lot of extra crazy stuff.
Like it?
I'm not sure I have all that in the right order. I still have to look at it. But all that's in there, I promise. All right, so what I'm going to do at this point, we've got a few minutes before we have to get into our challenge. Let's take a second. Once you guys have practiced that on your own, I'm going to watch you a little bit more individually to help you out. Okay? So we'll do ladies first.
What?
No, the ladies first. Mr. Barrett? I'm kidding. Hold on, go back, Miss Ormsby. Those first hooking blocks should be in a sitting stance still. The first hooking block.
They were, they just didn't look it.
Say again.
They were, they just didn't look it. Want me to start over?
Yes, please.
goes. Which arm goes out? Which is on top?
Your right arm should be on the top, left arm on the bottom.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is my transition. Hold on. This is the weird front stance.
So just taking your left foot. Yeah.
Way,
Now we
right?
want to make sure you cross for that. All the way chamber.
So I'm like this in a sitting stance. I'm going to move my left leg forward to do a hooking block
Yes.
forward, and then I'm going to scoot into my sitting stance,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to do my
Then
hooking
again.
block forward. I'm going to sit into my sitting stance, and then I'm going to step forward with my left leg.
No. We step backwards with your right leg.
Oh, come on! Left leg is over,
Boom, boom.
reach, down, punch. I'll make that smoother. And
It's all
then
right.
you front kick, reverse punch.
Yeah.
And now I'm in the right place. X block, switch, out, punch, front kick, punch.
Correct.
Got it?
No.
Or
All right, I'll help you out. You're next, bud.
Okay.
Now feet are apart there, shoulder width.
Out.
Yep, yep,
You want chamber first.
right hand. Yep, there you go.
Out.
Mm-hmm.
Elbow. Elbow.
Now, real quick, before you get into that, I know your mother was shifting her feet like that, but in reality, what you should be doing, not that what you're doing is wrong, Rachel,
It's okay, fix it.
but what we do is we just kind of keep your feet here and you just kind of pop yourself over. Yeah. Now, you can shuffle your feet. It's not incorrect, but it should just be from that sitting stance position. You just kind of shoot yourself.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So right side, left side. Punch, then hooking block again. Slow punch. Now step to the left, outer forearm block with your left arm.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Then
Out.
Yes.
In.
in, sitting. Yes, yes, good. And then do it again on the right side. So step across. With the two-step step across.
Then out.
Yes, like that. 1, 2. Correct.
Punch, punch.
Yeah. All right, that's the first section.
Yes. Second section.
Yes. Boom. Then the other side. Got to work on our chambers.
He's got the old school chambers. They're different.
There's no chamber.
And I don't know how long. We're gonna just let my chamber slide.
Then your X is going to make the right foot go back.
Right foot steps back. Yep. Rotate.
Now your left hand
And
up
then
front.
do it again on that side.
Left hand out, yeah.
No, that's the second section. Not bad. Good, good, good. All right, now something to think about, guys. As we're doing this part, it should look like your hands disappear. So what I mean is right now it's okay to do it nice and smooth like this. But when you guys perform it, every time I've seen someone perform this, I can't see their hands because they're moving so quick. It should be.
So over, switch. The front hand closes. It's hard to listen. And then, yeah, we've been practicing that.
Yeah. So the more practice you get with that part, because I know it's weird, the smoother you'll be able to make it. And then eventually you're going to do it so fast no one can see your hand. Every time I've seen someone do this form, that part, I can't see what they're doing because it's just nuts. Just nuts. All right. All right. Your turn, sir. Mr. Barrett, your turn. Hold on. Mr. Barrett, hold on. When you do those like hook punch positions, your arm is kind of coming too far in. It looks like you're punching yourself. It should be here. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Sitting, punch.
Even slower with those hooking blocks, man. Even slower.
Punch, right? And then this is when we transition between this. What's that next one?
That's a good speed. Now make the rest of the moves faster to compensate. I'm gonna stop you right there real quick. Now, this part should be fast, but I need to see this first. Okay, so stop here for a second and then go fast. So boom, bam. Yeah. Better. Double knife hand, step back, boom, boom, here, then again. Nice. Now, what I would suggest, you tend to, not that it's wrong, but you tend to make everything look very smooth and clean, and I like that style. But for this particular form, there needs to be a good mix of sharp movement and smooth movement. So those hooking blocks should be smooth. But then punch should be sharp, then smooth, and sharp. This form is full of that. Okay? Especially as many hand techniques that it has. They should be quick, they should be sharp, they should be strong. Okay? Something to think about. Smooth and sharp. Showing that balance is where the artistry comes in. Okay. All right. So we have just enough time. Let's go ahead and let's get into our challenge. Today's first challenge. Plank. We are in our plank challenge now. We are already done with our split challenge. So let's get into plank. 1 minute to start. Elbows are fine. Yeah, elbows are fine. You don't, yeah. Hold on. Go ahead.
What are they, because I can't do wrists, are they supposed to be elbows?
Elbows is a little bit more difficult. That's fine. But if you can't do your wrists, elbows are good.
I'll do elbows and knees to compromise.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
You, Nathan, on the other hand, have no choice. On your feet.
All right, come on.
All right, you guys ready? 1 minute. Go. Make sure your back is nice and flat. I didn't mean all the way down. You okay? Hold on. I got you.
Hey, Trey, they just glued his lung to his chest wall. He doesn't want to do these.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If it hurts, don't do it.
I'll hang out with you, though.
15 seconds left.
Thank you.
4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right. All right, you guys. Great job today. Like I said, towards the end of our challenge, our goal, not that I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to try, is to be able to hold our plank for 6 minutes. So keep working hard, guys. Keep practicing up on that form. and we will see you all next time on the mat.
Yay! I want to come back to the mat. Like, come on.